the licensing branch, McGuinness's were essentially licensing solicitors. And I was initially immersed in this common law matter. I might say that Lou Vumard, leading Arthur Adams, was appearing for Elliott, and Douglas Little, leading Ninian Stephen, was for Warming Hayes. And we appeared before Alistair Adam, and it was a great introduction to a completely unknowing person, myself, as to the common law. But the licensing jurisdiction was very interesting. Brian Burke, who was at McGuinness's when I arrived, and Brian left for overseas in about mid-1958, and I sort of succeeded to his role as a practitioner for what we call transfer of licences. Now, if I can interpolate, until 1953 there had been a numerical limitation on the number of licences, and the Act which was passed then and which created the licensing court and removed that limitation and produced a licensing court of Judge Fraser, Frank Field and Ron Atchison. The second reading speech of the formation of that court was moved by Archie Fraser. He was what they called in the gravel-throated tenor, in the Legislative Council. And he moved the speech, which resulted in him being the chairman of the licensing court. And it is piquant, and it was piquant, that nobody ever quite knew, and this was in the days of the massive Labor Party split, as to whether Archie and Frank Field, leave aside Ron Atchison, would have been for the DLP or against the DLP. But however, that produced a massive legal opportunity. The Silks, who appeared in the licensing applications, and this is one of the terrors of doing things like this, you might miss someone out, but Don Campbell QC, Monaghan QC, Burke QC, Sweeney QC, O'Driscoll QC, Smithers QC, and juniors Campton, O'Shea, Coleman, and Kevin Anderson.
Who you read with.
Indeed.